arrow farming guy, I think from what I can say is that it's all jokes and laughs until something bad happens. And I think it's very unprofessional and dangerous what he's doing. And I hope that no one will follow it because it is very illegal and it might hinder the ship's operation when it comes to dealing with the incident. And I think that it's very dangerous what he's doing.
So my reaction about the Aura firing viral video in the forward of the ship is it might be a way to boost our morale on board because as we all know, life at sea is never been easy. But let's not forget our own safety. It also neglects ethical consideration, causing the people to react and even the authorities. Moving.
Lately, a video of a seafarer creating content at the forward section of a vessel has been making rounds online. While it may appear adventurous or visually striking, we must emphasize the importance of safety at sea above all levels.
Drugs incident. If what he's saying is true, then I will really sympathize with his story. Because it is very common in this profession that a lot of seniors or much bigger officers will dwell you or force you into doing something that might not be good or might not be inclined with your work. And I think that it is very bad thing to do. And if it is true, then something might actually happen and the officers in the ship will be held accountable. But the other side of the story is very surprising because according to the government that the cadet is one of the has a much more bigger role in the smuggling of the drugs. And I think that it is very bad thing to do and it has a very bad image when it comes to the Philippine seafarers.
For the third mate who have been caught bringing illegal drugs on board, considering his side, he states that he only do it because his seniors said so. If it's true, all we can do is to sympathize him. But in the end, it doesn't mean it is normal, it is moral. So,
For me, the immediate reaction would be one of concern and disappointment. The Maritime Ministry prides itself on professionalism and integrity. And an incident of this magnitude damaged the reputation of seafarers, especially those seafarers belongs in the Philippines.
The next is the pirate attack. So it's really heartbreaking to see that Filipino seafarers or seafarers in general gets hurt or gets involved by these war attacks or these heinous aggressive attacks by other people or by pirates. They are only making their work much more harder as the seafarers are just trying to make an honest work to make lives and
these past months there are a lot of news about ship being attacked by pirates. This will give the family fears every time their husband or son will be on the red zone or pirate zone. However, in the brighter side, the Constitution made a bill to protect seafarers in pirate areas, which they call out the ship owners and manning agency to redirect the route out from the pirate zones.
For me, the Houthis at piracy attacks at Red Sea on the commercial vessel on the late July represents a significant disruption to global shipping trade. Beginning in late 2003, the Iran-backed Houthi movement in Yemen began launching missiles and drone attacks, claiming to be acting as solidarity with Palestinians and targeting ships with links to Israel.